Hi, and welcome again to another edition of Market Analysis for today, April 16th, 2024. I'm Giovanni Benacourt, analyst, trader, and educator with Vantage Markets. All right, so the conflict in the Middle East has sent shockwaves across the world, but markets historically move past geopolitical tensions quickly. Things may still get worse, but while the world awaits Israel's reaction to Iran's attack, focus will turn to earnings season and the Federal Reserve's next move on interest rates. That shift began yesterday as bond yields rose after strong retail sales data suggested the Fed may be tempted to wait longer before cutting rates. The market's response, but not falling further following Iran's drone and missile attacks, has been methodical and logical. There has been no apparent overreaction, nor has there been a willful disregard for the potential consequences, encouraging signs that the market isn't yet in a bubble. In fact, the two-day losing streak could even be an opportunity. See, analysts advised investors to buy the dip yesterday if stocks fell further without an oil price spike, noting that markets tend to recover quickly from geopolitical events. That's exactly what happened as Brent crude dipped 0.4% and all three stock market indices tumbled. The Dow Jones Industrial Average has almost wiped out its entire 2024 gains. But the market's desire to move on from Middle East tensions for now doesn't guarantee an immediate bounce back because of the continued uncertainty. It just means that corporate earnings may take center stage in driving stocks in the coming days, with the focus on Morgan Stanley and Bank of America, recording today. So with that being said, let's take a look at what we could probably see in today's market fluctuation. Yesterday, the market did came up toward a resistance level of 18,400, shy of it, but quickly retreated from that high, from that level, trading lower beyond our psychological support level of 18,000. So therefore, we are gonna use something lower than that, right around 17,800 as our support level, and bring down our resistance right down to 18,100. So let's see if today that bounce will be seen in the indices after such a gruesome day yesterday. As far as for the S&P 500 goes, let's bring down our support line right to 5,060 and our resistance line right down to, let's use this low of Friday as our resistance. So it's right around 5,150. As far as for the Dow goes, which is the one that's the biggest laggard, let's use 37,600 as our support. RSI is bouncing off that lower level. Let's use the level of 38,600 for our resistance. 600, yep, right around here. All right, crude oil. So crude oil, as spoken yesterday, it did stay between Friday's range and all week range. Did fluctuate even lower towards our $84 psychological support level. It bounced off of it and it's looking to stay within that range. So again, we are seeing that crude oil is creating a channel, all right between 86 and 84. Now this is a great setup for a breakout to the upside. Could that be a potential side? The RSI is far away from being overbought, so we can potentially say that if the market does fluctuate again towards $84 marker, can it rebound and just fluctuate to the upside later on in the day? That could be one scenario. As far as Nat Gas goes, so Nat Gas, it did fluctuate below our 165 marker yesterday. It hit 163. I'm gonna bring down that support to what the bottom of the Bollinger Band is. So it's around 160. I'm bringing down also my resistance to where the moving average and the medium of the Bollinger Band has crossed. to resist 170. Now, can we fluctuate or can we speculate a recovery of Nat Gas? It did open with a gap up. It has been closed. So let's go with the momentum to the upside for now. It could probably be short-lived, but we can probably just capture a couple of pips in there. Then gold. Gold is staying within range again. So gold also a nice setup for the upside. Now, will gold continue to move higher? 2,500, will that be reached? I don't think it will be reached this week, but we could probably just stay within the 2,400 marker and the our support of 2325. So let's see if that will be the case for gold today, which is basically that's what it did yesterday. Silver, all right, so let's bring our resistance line of silver to 29 and change right to the upper Bollinger Band, and our support to 2750. Also, silver is creating what could be called also a double top, but let's just see if today it's more of a profit taking and it will stay just trading sideways for the rest of the day within 29 and 28 markers. Let's look at copper. So copper did had a more of a upside fluctuation to the on today's market. Yesterday it did make nice movement to the upside. It quickly retreated though. It did fluctuate to the downside towards the moving average and it bounced off of it. Today I'm looking, obviously this could probably be just be profit taking, just people that have been already started from the lows of around $4. So it's time to take some money off the table, and that could probably be seen as a quick correction. So we could probably anticipate that correction could probably come down all the way to the moving average and then find that support here. So the buyers, as the RSI just trades into the neutral zone. So right around 422, right around this area, we could probably find that support for copper. Bitcoin does move in thousands, as we saw yesterday, from 67 all the way down to 62. Today, I'm gonna use the 60,000 marker as my support and 67 as my resistance. Perhaps it'll be one of those days where crypto just trades sideways for a while between 64 and 62. Currencies, well, the euro did manage to hold off to 106. It bounced off 106, and let's see if 107 can be met today. The pound as well, it bounced off the 124 marker, or just about, and let's use a resistance of 125. All right, the dollar index has met our resistance of 106,200 and is trading lower today. So let's see if that it will be just one scenario where the RSI needs to come back down into the neutral zone. So it could probably bring us to 105-ish and then just perhaps continue moving higher, or we'll probably just continue trading lower. If this happens towards the 105 marker, we'll probably see more movement to the upside on currencies and the metals. That's it for me today. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you tomorrow.